Welcome to Florida, the Sunshine State known for its vibrant food scenes and iconic dishes. We're setting off on a delectable journey across this culinary paradise, tasting everything from the tangy key lime pie in Key West to the zesty Cuban sandwich in Tampa. We'll crack open fresh stone crab claws in the Florida Keys, sip citrusy delights in Central Florida, and savor the unique flavor of Miami's conch fritters. So, prepare your taste buds as we embark on this culinary journey across Florida. Our first stop is Tampa, the birthplace of the Cuban sandwich. Here in Tampa, the Cuban sandwich isn't just a sandwich. It's a symbol of cultural fusion and a testament to Florida's rich history. The Cuban sandwich is a culinary masterpiece, a delicious blend of flavors and textures that has been delighting taste buds in Tampa for generations. Imagine biting into a Cuban sandwich from a renowned local spot. On the outside, a crispy, toasted Cuban bread that crackles with every bite. As you sink your teeth deeper, you encounter layers of succulent roasted pork, thinly sliced ham, and melted Swiss cheese. The tanginess of pickles and mustard cut through the richness of the meat, creating a perfect balance of flavors. The sandwich making process is a spectacle in itself. The bread, baked daily, is sliced open and layered with ham, roasted pork, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard. The sandwich is then pressed on a plancha until the cheese is melted and the bread is toasted to golden perfection. The Cuban sandwich is more than just a delicious meal. It's a symbol of Tampa's diverse cultural heritage. The sandwich traces its roots back to the late 19th century, when Cuban immigrants in Tampa began making sandwiches as a convenient lunch for workers in the cigar factories. The sandwich quickly gained popularity and became a staple in Tampa's culinary scene. Over the years, the Cuban sandwich has maintained its traditional recipe, a nod to its roots and a testament to its timeless appeal. From the Cuban bread, which is unique to Tampa, to the layers of meat and cheese, every ingredient of the Cuban sandwich has a story to tell. This sandwich is a celebration of Tampa's cultural diversity, a delicious testament to the city's history, and a must-try for any food lover. It's a sandwich that brings people together, a sandwich that transcends ordinary lunch fare and becomes a culinary experience in itself. After tasting this, it's clear why the Cuban sandwich has become a staple in Tampa. Next, we head to the Florida Keys to taste the fresh stone crab claws. These divine crustaceans are not just a local delicacy, but also a testament to sustainable fishing practices. Harvested right here in the Keys during stone crab season, which runs from mid-October to mid-May, these crabs offer a unique culinary experience that's both delicious and eco-friendly. You see, when stone crabs are caught, only one claw is removed before the crab is returned to the sea. This way, the crab can regenerate its claw, ensuring the population remains healthy and abundant. It's a practice that's as fascinating as it is sustainable. Now, let's talk about taste. Stone crab claws are served chilled, often with a side of tangy mustard sauce that perfectly complements their sweet flesh. The first step to enjoying this delicacy is cracking the claw open, a process that's both fun and rewarding. You can use a mallet or a crab cracker, but the goal is the same: to expose the succulent meat hidden inside the hard shell. Once cracked open, the claw reveals its true treasure, the sweet, delicate meat that's unlike any other crab you've ever tasted. There's a reason why foodies flock to the Florida Keys during stone crab season. It's an experience that combines the joy of cracking open the claws with the delicious reward of the meat inside. And trust me, it's a taste that's worth every bit of effort. But the beauty of stone crab claws goes beyond their taste. It's about the experience of sitting in a local seafood shack, surrounded by the beautiful Florida Keys, cracking open these delicious claws and savoring their sweet meat. It's about understanding and appreciating the sustainable practices that make this delicacy possible. It's about connecting with the local culture and the very essence of Florida. With their sweet, delicate flavor, stone crab claws truly capture the taste of the Florida Keys. Our journey continues in Key West, the home of the authentic key lime pie. As we step inside a renowned local bakery, the sweet aroma of freshly baked goodness fills the air. This place is famous for its key lime pie, a dessert that has become synonymous with Florida's culinary identity. Key lime pie is said to have originated in the early 20th century in Key West. It was a creation born out of necessity when fresh milk was not readily available. The early Key West settlers, also known as conchs, used the abundant local key limes, sweetened condensed milk, and egg yolks to whip up this delightful dessert. The pie is traditionally set in a graham cracker crust and topped with a dollop of whipped cream, creating a perfect trifecta of tart, sweet, and creamy flavors. The key lime, smaller and seedier than the common lime, packs an intense tart flavor that gives this pie its unique character. Unlike ordinary limes, key limes possess a distinct aroma and a slightly yellowish juice, which when combined with the egg yolks, gives the pie filling its iconic pale yellow hue. Now, it's time for the moment of truth. As we take a bite, the creamy filling melts in the mouth, leaving behind a medley of sweet and sour notes that dance on the palate. The buttery graham cracker crust adds a delightful crunch, perfectly complementing the smooth texture of the filling. Each bite is a testament to the delicate balance of flavors that makes this dessert a true culinary masterpiece. Key lime pie is not just a dessert, it's a slice of Florida's history and culture. It's a testament to the ingenuity of the early settlers who made the most of what they had, creating a dish that continues to delight generations. A perfect balance of tart and sweet, the key lime pie is a dessert not to be missed in Florida. We're now in Central Florida, the heart of Florida's citrus industry. Picture this: sun-soaked groves as far as the eye can see, heavy with glossy orbs of vibrant citrus. A sweet, tangy scent filled the air, a testament to the fruit's freshness and vitality. Central Florida is home to an abundance of citrus groves, each one a testament to the state's rich agricultural heritage. Citrus is much more than just a crop here. It's an integral part of the state's identity. From the iconic orange-shaped citrus stands that dot the highways, to the yearly citrus parades, Florida's love affair with citrus is evident. Florida's citrus industry is a powerhouse, contributing billions to the state's economy each year. But it's not just about the numbers. Citrus farming is a labor of love, passed down through generations. It's a part of Florida's cultural fabric, a symbol of the state's resilience and adaptability. Now let's dive into the juicy part, literally. Central Florida is renowned for its freshly squeezed orange and grapefruit juices. The taste is like capturing sunshine in a glass. The juice is sweet, tangy, and bursting with a vibrant citrusy zing that dances on your tongue. It's refreshingly honest, unadulterated by artificial sweeteners or additives. Simply put, it's Florida in its purest form. But it's not just about oranges and grapefruits. The state grows an impressive variety of citrus, each with its unique flavor profile. From the tart tangerines to the sweetly exotic kumquats and the rare blush-tinged pumelos, the diversity of Florida's citrus is truly astounding. So, whether you're a local or a visitor, make sure to sample the citrus delights that Central Florida has to offer. It's not just about enjoying a glass of juice, it's about immersing yourself in a tradition that has been nurtured over centuries, one that is deeply rooted in the very soil of the Sunshine State. And remember, as the locals often say, nothing says Florida like a glass of fresh squeezed orange juice. Our final stop is Miami, where we'll taste the Caribbean-influenced conch fritters. We're here in the vibrant city of Miami, a melting pot of cultures, where the food scene is as diverse as its people. Here we'll find a popular dish that's a nod to the city's close ties with the Caribbean, the delectable conch fritters. Conch fritters are a beloved snack, not just in Miami, but throughout the Caribbean. Conch, a large sea snail, is the star of this dish. It's diced into bite-sized pieces, then mixed with a flavorful batter, chock, full of chopped vegetables, and a blend of spices. The mixture is then deep fried until it turns into these golden brown orbs of deliciousness. But what does conch taste like, you ask? Well, it's a unique flavor, somewhat similar to clams, but with a firmer texture. When cooked right, it's tender and succulent, a perfect complement to the crispy exterior of the fritters. And let's not forget the dipping sauce, a tangy blend of ketchup and mayonnaise, often spiced up with a bit of horseradish or hot sauce. It's the perfect accompaniment that adds a zesty kick to each bite. Conch fritters are more than just a tasty treat. They are a symbol of Miami's vibrant cultural identity, an edible testament to the city's Caribbean influence. Every bite is a celebration of the diverse culinary traditions that have found a home in this city. As we savor these conch fritters, we're not just enjoying a delicious snack, we're also partaking in a culinary tradition that spans cultures and oceans, reminding us once again of the fascinating stories that food can tell. These conch fritters are a testament to Miami's rich cultural and culinary diversity. What an amazing foodie tour it's been, discovering the flavors and stories of Florida. From the bustling cities to the tranquil coastlines, we have tasted our way across the state, savoring each bite and sip of the Sunshine State's most iconic dishes. We kicked off our journey in Tampa, where we indulged in the classic Cuban sandwich, layered with roasted pork, ham, Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard, all pressed perfectly between slices of Cuban bread. The harmonious blend of flavors truly showcased the city's rich Cuban heritage. From Tampa, we ventured to the Florida Keys to enjoy the season's freshest stone crab claws. The sweet, succulent meat, paired with tangy mustard sauce, was a delight to the palate. Beyond the taste, we learned about the sustainable practice of harvesting these claws, a testament to Florida's commitment to preserving its seafood resources. Our next stop was Key West, where we savored the authentic key lime pie. The perfect balance of tart and sweet. It's no wonder this dessert is a Florida favorite. The pie's history offered a glimpse into the state's culinary evolution, highlighting the importance of locally sourced ingredients. In Central Florida, we were treated to the freshest citrus juices straight from the grove. A sip of the freshly squeezed orange and grapefruit juices was a refreshing reminder of Florida's significant contribution to the country's citrus industry. Our tour concluded in the vibrant city of Miami with a taste of the Caribbean in the form of conch fritters. Crispy on the outside, tender on the inside, these fritters encapsulate Miami's diverse culinary scene, influenced by its proximity to the Caribbean. Each dish we tasted was more than just a meal. They were stories, rich histories told through food, stories of cultural influence, local resources, and culinary innovation. Every bite, every sip was a chapter in Florida's edible narrative. Remember to explore Florida's culinary scene and try these iconic dishes for yourself. Whether you're a seasoned foodie or a culinary novice, there's a flavor for everyone in the Sunshine State. As we wrap up our tour, we'd love to hear about your favorite dish from our journey. Was it the tangy key lime pie, the hearty Cuban sandwich, or perhaps the fresh citrus juices? Don't forget to comment below about your favorite dish from our tour.